All right, the War of the Protestant League is finally over. The Emperor was triumphant. Hello everyone, my name is King Kongveal, and welcome back to my royal court here in Europa Universalis 4, where I am playing as the Emperor of Sardinia-Piedmont. So last episode we did quite a bit, including becoming Sardinia-Piedmont. We also fought a bunch over here in the Middle East and Egypt, fought a couple of wars up here in Europe, including the current one that we are fighting against Switzerland, Dortmund, and France. So in this war, my goal is to take 2 provinces of the 3 highlighted from France and maybe a couple from Switzerland. I got to be careful because I got to watch out for my aggressive expansion, which is already kind of high up in this area. Other than that, my other goals, I want to fight the Commonwealth for at least these border provinces and maybe all that they have in the Pontic Steppe, but we'll see about that. And I also want to continue fighting the Arabic nations over here. So I guess without further ado, let's go ahead and unpause and finish off this war. All right, I get the art of war. This age has seen few individuals with a tactical mind to rival that of our illustrious Emperor Farron V. He has revolutionized the way we approach the battlefield, and we foresee many great victories in our empire's future. Farron V is contemplating writing a book on his methods. While this would help us spread knowledge on military tactics within our own army, it would surely reach our neighbors as well. So I can get either 25 mil power or gain some prestige, get 100 military power, and a bunch of people near me get 10 army tradition. So let's see, I'm near maxed out on prestige, and getting 100 mil power, honestly at this point, won't really help all that much. So let's just take the 25 mil power. All right, France is finally fully sieged down, so let's piece them out. So I need 2 of these 3 provinces. Let's see which 2 of these will give me the lowest aggressive expansion. Those 2 are 52.6. So it looks like that's going to be it. Do I take any money is the question. Yeah, let's just take some money and we'll peace out for this. And that gives me the Savoyard Occitania. And for 30 years, I get local unrest, -2, and monthly autonomy change, -0.5. And claims on all European Gascon provinces and claims on the Ile-de-France area. All right. All right, Dortmund is done. So from them, money, trade power, and war reps. Not trade power, force religion. All right, now my aggressive expansion is starting to get up there a little bit with some of these. And I can get Diplotech 14 and finally be all caught up. All right, so what do I take from Switzerland? That is the question. But I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to take just these 2. How bad is my call for peace? It's getting kind of bad. Can I hold out till the end of the year? I think I try. To hold out till the end of the year. And then I'll take these 2 provinces. Because at that point, Donauwörth, Ulm, Regensburg at least will fall out. Potentially Brandenburg and Memmingen. Yeah, we'll do that. But in the meantime, the Mamelukes are completely unaligned. So let's go ahead and attack them. All right, I can get Miltech 15 and get some new infantry. Let's go with these. All right, and it is January 3rd. So let's pull back this diplomat and let's sue for peace. Yeah, that's much more manageable. And we'll get war reps and money. So let's go ahead and go to peace. Let's reduce war exhaustion and then core those up. And now before I peace out the Mamluks, I'm going to go ahead and start a war against Syria. And I'm going to co-belligerate Basra and we can declare for that. So let's go to war. And now let's get all of these provinces here from the Mamluks. They'll be left in this one province, but that's fine. Take war reps and money, and there we go. Ooh, and my overextension is really high. Oops. And Bohemia demands unlawful territory, so I'm not going to do it, and unfortunately that'll really hurt my opinion with the HRE, but it's got to get done. All right, I can peace out QQ, so I'm not going to take anything. I think. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to take anything in this war, any lands. I'll just take war reps and money for now. Call them good. All right, Basra is done. I'm going to full annex them. No, they are not. I can take Defender of the Faith. I didn't realize I lost it. Yeah. I can take my next age ability. Let's do Prestige per development from missionaries plus 0.3. I can knock these guys out for a touch of money. Good enough. All right, it's time to go ahead and do peace, I think. We will full annex Syria and Basra and get all of their money. A lot of people over here are unhappy, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and send this peace deal. And I'm going to try to concentrate some of this stuff here that I got. Did a little bit, not quite enough, but let's go ahead and pour up what I can. And let's seize land, go up to 70% crown lands. Very nice. All right, so now got to chill a little bit. People over here are very unhappy with me. Yeah, let's chill a little bit, get some manpower up, build up my army a little bit more, and then we'll hit the Commonwealth as the coalition starts with Kazan. And there's the formation of the leagues, and with that, people are leaving the coalition as well. So I think I am not going to get involved in the HRE, not yet at least. Once I form Rome, I will take on as many of what's left of the HRE in a single war by co-belligerating people. Basically do a Rome versus Rome, see which is the better Rome. But for now, I don't care. I'm not going to get involved. So far, the leagues are looking very lopsided for the Catholics. All right, so I'm looking at other potential allies, mainly to help head off future coalitions. And there are a couple of possibilities. So Bohemia is a possibility, though if I ally them when the Protestants declare war, I'll get called in. And again, I don't want to be involved in that. But there are a couple others here that look like pretty good possibilities, like Cologne, Trier, the Palatinate, Landshut. I'd love to get Brandenburg, but no such luck. Unless I can switch up some of my rivals. Rival Russia. Could I ally Russia? No, they hate me. So let's see about rivaling Russia. Sweden and France are apparently the issues. Got some pretty good trust with Sweden. So I'm going to try to increase the trust more, up to 100. Yeah, we'll go all the way up to 100. And then I'll improve relations with them for a little bit and then break alliance with them and try to get that alliance back after I ally Brandenburg. I can roll and marry Brandenburg, so let's go ahead and do that. And I'll also try to get Transoxiana for over here. There we go. So Austria, Sweden, Transoxiana, and Brandenburg. That would be pretty good. That'd be much better than just me and Austria. And also in the meantime, I'm going to improve relations with Spoleto so that I can go ahead and annex them. All right, after scornfully insulting Venice and sending Brandenburg a massive 625 ducat gift, I can ally them. So as soon as I'm able to send them another diplomat, I will ally them. There we go. So now I'm allied to Transoxiana, Austria, who has Hungary, Brandenburg, and Sweden. The Religious League is still looking very heavily in favor of the Catholics. All right, and I need 50 favors with Brandenburg, actually as soon as I can, so that I can make them break their alliance with the Commonwealth. I can now annex Spoleto. Let's go ahead and do that. I can also take Diplotech 15. No, I can't, because I started annexing Spoleto. And Spoleto has been annexed. And it's time to build up a fourth army in preparation for going to war with the Commonwealth, once I make Brandenburg break their alliance with the Commonwealth, that is. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and abdicate in favor of my heir, because he's just better all around. Well, not all around necessarily, but he's got better mill by 1, worse diplo by 1, which is unfortunate, but he's 4 better in admin, and he's younger. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I got my legitimacy back up to 100 by strengthening the government. Interesting. Austria became reformed and is the defender of the reformed faith. Well then, don't see that too often. At least I don't. And I can take Diplotech 15. Now I really need to work on my admin, but it'll be a lot easier now that I have a better admin emperor. So looking at my favor growth with Brandenburg, it'll take 2 years from now till I have 50 favors with them. And shortly after that, 6 months after that, my truce with Switzerland will be up. So what I think I might do, I don't know. I don't know who I'll go to war with first, Switzerland or the Commonwealth. We'll see. And I have an heir who's a 235. Crap. You know what? Austria being the defender of the Reformed faith really sucks. So now I can't declare war on Switzerland. Actually, Austria wouldn't come in, so that might work out. We'll have to see. And there's Admin Tech 12, finally. Council of Trent ends. All right. And the leagues are fairly formed. Actually, I'm getting a couple of votes to be HRE Emperor. Interesting. All right, let's ask some people to prepare for war. Sweden's in war. Why is Sweden at war? They weren't at war a second ago. No, apparently they were. Maybe they weren't. And there's now the Protestant League War. It just started. Well, okay then. This might change things a little bit. So I can't get Brandenburg to break their alliance now, but we'll see what I can do. I might change plans and go to war with Switzerland here in 6 months, depending on if Austria still doesn't want to come in and help them, and if Bohemia won't help them because they're busy in the war. That'd be nice. Or if Brandenburg won't come in to help the Commonwealth. I don't know. We'll see what happens in a couple of months. I'm really surprised Protestants declared that war. Really, really surprised. My truce with Switzerland just ended, and Brandenburg would still come in to help the Commonwealth, but Austria and Bohemia will not come in to help Switzerland. And I can actually call Austria in, but I'm not going to because I'll call in Bohemia. So what about 3 leagues? Austria and Bohemia will protect the 3 leagues. I can declare war on Switzerland. So let's go ahead and do this and see if I can take 5 provinces without blowing up my aggressive expansion. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. All right, time for tier 7 government reform. I think I'm going to go with the meritocratic recruitment. All right, I've sieged down a bit of France and can piece them out. I'm going to take war reps. I'm going to make them break their alliance with Brandenburg and take all of their money. Also make them break their alliance with Siena and take a little bit less money. And yeah, that'll be good. And have a peace treaty with them now until 1599, the next 10 years. And I'm the defender of the faith again. Time for my final age ability. There we go. Austria called me into war against Trent, the Papal States, and Venice. I guess I gotta do it. And I can get Admin Tech 13. I'm gonna unset these as provinces of interest because I don't want to get them. Not now, at least. All right, I'm going to declare war against the 3 leagues because no one will help them, and I can try to take their provinces. Hopefully, they'll be a little bit cheaper than what Switzerland has. All right, Constance is out. I probably could have gotten them out a long time ago. We'll force religion, war reps, and money, and make them end their alliance with Switzerland. Sure. All right, Bern just fell, so I can get Switzerland out. So I'm going to take these 3 provinces. They're the 3 smallest, lowest development, lowest aggressive expansion options. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I can't force religion. Can get war reps and some money. That's done. No, Bohemia, I'm not returning unlawful territory. All right, Chur just fell, so I can full annex them, but I think I'll wait 6 months, 5 months until the end of the year and get a couple of these people to fall out of the coalition. But now it's time to work to unsiege my lands and help out Austria in their war. All right, this war with Venice is very nearly done. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to full annex the 3 leagues. There's a bit of a coalition going to probably form, but that's fine. That's fine. A lot of the big ones that would be most worried about are either not in it or can't join yet, like Venice, and France isn't in there. So yeah, I think I should be good. So let's send this demand. And with that, I can take the Monte Escalade, or however you pronounce it, and I get permanent claims on the Western Burgundy area, the Eastern Burgundy area, and the Lorraine area. And I can take Conquer Burgundy, which gives me some admin power, have combat ability, and yearly prestige for the next 20 years. And now I just need to own a core on Paris in order to get a Restoration of Union CB on France. Before things really wrap up over here in Europe between the League War and this war here, especially since this one is just about done with Venice and Trent, I'm going to declare war on the Commonwealth. And the reason why I'm doing that now is Brandenburg and Venice will not come in, and I can call in Austria, and I should be able to take the Commonwealth without too much difficulty, I hope. So let's go ahead and do this war. I've got a little bit of a coalition starting, as I anticipated. All right, and there's the war with Trent done, and Venice, of course. Austria took a bunch of lands down here. All right. Yeah, Austria's going to be a thorn in my side at the end of the game. I think they're going to be like the last big bad. They're going to be my final boss. I'm basically going to hang on to them pretty much as long as I can, honestly. I can get Diplotech 16. Okay. I like military tech 16. And Venice came into the war. Well, that's a pain. Luckily, Venice is a lot weaker now, but still miserable. All right, I can white peace Venice. That's fine. Just want them out of the war because Austria and Hungary are coming down to fight them, and I'd rather them go up and fight the Commonwealth. Looks like the war with the Protestant League is wrapping up. And I can get Miltech 16 while I'm in the middle of this big battle with the Commonwealth. And that's a victory. Now I can get new cannons. We'll go with the chambered demi-cannon. All right, I can peace out Moravia, and I'm going to give them to Austria and take their money. I can get Admin Tech 14 finally and get my 4th idea group. So I'm going to go with admin, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go with admin. And then my last 4 will be military ideas. And some people are leaving the coalition. Actually, it looks like the coalition is falling apart. Good. Good, just in time, because as the year is about to turn over, or after the year turns over, I guess, I will end this war with the Commonwealth. And there's January 1st, so let's go ahead and sue for peace. So, as I said, I at least want the coastal provinces along the Black Sea, and that really isn't that bad of aggressive expansion. So let's see, what if I take the rest of what they own in the Pontic Steppe? I think that's what it is. Yeah. It's a little bit worse. 5 additional countries might come in, though if I wait a year, all 5 of those will drop out. Yeah, let's wait a year. I'm in no rush. All right, there's January. So let's go ahead and sue for peace. Again, taking all of these, which are the Black Sea border provinces and what they've got in the Pontic Steppe. I'm also going to get war reps, all of their money, maybe minus a couple. And actually, let's drop it down a little bit more. Make them end their alliance with Venice. And what, they're no longer allied with Brandenburg. Yeah, they're no longer allied with Brandenburg. Okay, well, make them end their alliance with Venice then, and we can take some more money. So let's go ahead and piece this out because that is not a bad coalition. That is very manageable. So I now own the entire coast of the Black Sea. There isn't much of the Mediterranean that I don't own. All right, so let's chill for a couple of years, let this coalition cool down a little bit, and soon, maybe by the end of the episode, we'll try to hit QQ again. Maybe we'll just hit Russia. In preparation for that, let's make Austria break their alliance with Russia. All right, I can get the Gloria to Brugia mission. So I just built my 5th building there. I gained 20 prestige. The center of trade in Brugia increases by 1. And the area gets prosperous homelands for the next 20 years, which gives local development cost minus 10% and local production efficiency plus 10%. All right, and I just devved up these 2 provinces so that I now have 100 development in this state, the state of Flanders. And that gives me Powerhouse of the North, which gives me until the end of the game, goods produced modifier plus 10% and admin efficiency plus 5%. That is going to be very useful. Having that admin efficiency is going to be great. So I think I might go ahead and get rid of the increased levies. I have 130,000 manpower with it, so I'll lose a little bit, but I'll be able to start taking crown lands from the nobility. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I think I might give them the nobility land rights. Yeah, since I'm a bit over gov cap, that will help. I'm actually at gov cap now. And the War of the Protestant League is still going on. My gosh. And I think the only thing that's holding them up is they can't get this one province here, or I guess this one here as well. All right, for the next 10 years, I get unjustified demands minus 20% and aggressive expansion minus 5%. So I was thinking I would end this episode by going to war anyways. So now that literally just confirmed that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to declare war on QQ, and I'm going to co-belligerate Russia, and I'll do a reconquest for Baghdad. I'll call in Sweden, and I will promise Transoxiana land. Yeah, let's go ahead and get her done. And I can call Austria into the war. Yes, please. Then thank you. Not that I really need them. It's probably still going to be a pretty easy war, but might as well make it even easier. All right. The War of the Protestant League is finally over. The Emperor was triumphant. The HRE remains Catholic, though with 31 heretic princes and 39 provinces not under the HRE control. Yeah, the HRE is never going to pass any more reforms. I can take my first admin idea and get admin advisor cost minus 25%. And I know it's 1600, but I want to see if I can get Muscova real quick. That's being a pain. I'll get a little bit more time before I call it. All right, and Muscova fell, and we can sack it. Now we can gain some professionalism, or actually not very much money. Yeah, let's take the professionalism. But we will go ahead and stop here as I send these troops up to siege down another fort. And Austria and Hungary are working down here, and actually Sweden's down here as well. Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad of a war. Transoxiana is holding its own fairly well. So we're going to do pretty good. So what I want to take from this war, from Russia, I want to take these provinces here, which are what they own in the Pontic Steppe and the Caucasian regions. And then from QQ, I want to take these provinces for Iraq, so I can go ahead and work on annexing them, and these provinces here, which are the border of the Caucasian region as well. So between those, especially with several years likely needed for this war, just because Russia is so big, I'm not too worried about aggressive expansion and coalitions. So that's what I hope to do. So this episode, we did a bit of expanding. We expanded in France some so that we could take this mission here. We expanded in Switzerland some so that we could take this mission here. And then we could take this mission here. We expanded some more in Egypt and in the Middle East. And we also fully encircled the Black Sea. In other world news, we allied Brandenburg, Sweden, and Transoxiana, and the Religious League War was fought and won by the Catholics. So yeah, quite a bit actually happened in the end. So next episode, as I said, going to finish off this war. And then after that, assuming Russia doesn't take some stuff from the Commonwealth, I won't need to fight Russia again. Or at least I won't need to take anything from Russia to get at least the minimum of what I want to take in this campaign. QQ will only probably take one more war to get what I want. And then I also want to come up here and take Valois and Paris. I'll probably do that shortly after I finish this war out here, especially since my aggressive expansion is starting to die down a bit, or will be starting to die down a bit by that point, so that I will be able to take the claim France and get a Restoration of Union CB on France. And I also might fight some more in Italy, or I might start heading into Great Britain. Not sure what all we'll do next episode, other than finish this war off here and probably finish off everything that I need from QQ as well in the next war, and work to get France as a junior partner. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please come back next week for the next one, and check out some of my other playthroughs on this channel. I've got some really fun ones. And be sure to head over to my other channel, Kongveal Survives, where I live stream survival games twice a week. So thank you all for being here, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, however much of it is left, and I will catch you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.